want to thank John and the TFA for having me here. Let me introduce myself and say a few words. I actually became a TFA member because the NRA was endorsing people that are actually doing the opposite of what you would think somebody endorsed by the NRA would do. I do a lot of homework. My wife drives her crazy, but I research things, and this is an amazing organization, and they really do care about us and our God-given rights. So I was born in Canada. Now, before y'all throw me the wolves and attack me here, I am not a liberal. Never have been, never will be. The hardest test I passed was marrying my wife because they won't allow their daughter to marry a liberal. So I passed. Now, he still calls me a northern Mexican for some reason. I just respond to it now. But in Canada, I saw government overreach. I saw government strangle small business. We were taxed to death. It was something I never really fit in with that mentality. I couldn't understand how we lose individual rights and freedoms and God-given rights, and I saw it all the time. And of course, I looked to my neighbors to the south at the time, and I saw just a phenomenal. The founding fathers, the Constitution, they focused on individual rights and individual liberties, which was so refreshing to me. Those are rights given by God, not by government. So I'll tell you a real quick gun story since all this stuff that's been happening this last week. I was in Canada and somebody tried breaking into my house, and I had a knife. That's all I had. And nothing happened, but I thought to myself, okay, if they have a bigger knife, or they have a bat, or they have a gun, or there's 4 or 5 of them, I'm in a world of hurt. So I went up to Dad's, I got my shotgun, I brought it back down to the city, and I had it near the bed, and I kept one shell near the alarm clock. And it wasn't a week or 3 later that somebody tried breaking in the side door where my bedroom was. And so I put that shell in the shotgun, and I creaked up, and I could see the door was open like this, and somebody was wiggling the door handle. So my heart's racing, and I said a quick prayer. I said, please don't let me kill somebody. I don't want to kill somebody. And I opened that door, and there's a man standing face to face with me, and he screamed at the top of his lungs, and I screamed. I don't know who was more scared, him or I. But he took off in the backyard, and I took off after him. And it's true, that universal noise of racking a pump shotgun it scares everybody. It doesn't matter who. I'm pretty sure his speed doubled. He hit that back fence and flipped over, and I never saw him again. So I didn't call the police, because in Canada you don't call the police if you pull a gun on somebody, because you're not supposed to pull a gun on somebody. So I sat down there, and my heart was still racing. I'm staring at the wall, and I thought to myself, I'm not actually free. If he had pulled a gun or tried to kill me, and I had shot him just defending myself, I'd be sitting in prison for 10 years for manslaughter under Canadian law. And I'm sitting there going, that's not right. I'm not actually free. So, as Americans, we need to, and I'm an American citizen now, I did it legally. We need to thank God that we had those visionaries, those founding fathers that ensured us these God-given rights. And it's so amazing to me. I'm proud to be here. We have a candidate, like a couple of people have already said, Susan Lynn, she's bought and paid for. A lot of people in this room know that. She's taken over $80,000 last couple of years from corporate PACs and special interests and whatnot. Only a few $1,000s from people in our district. So we know who she's really representing. Whoever dangles $1 or a carrot in front of her nose, that's the way she votes. So we can't afford to re-elect somebody like that. We can't. This is going to sound far-fetched, but they could put a bill up there on statewide amnesty, and you don't know how Susan Lynn's going to vote. She could come after our Second Amendment rights, and we don't know how she's going to vote, and we can't afford that. I'm not here. I'm here by choice. I wasn't born here. This is my choice to be here. I love this. I want to preserve what is so great about Tennessee and about where we live. And I'm not doing this for notoriety. I'm sure not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I care. I started my business here. My kids go to school here, play Little League, and that's something like that. But check out my website if you could. We need all the help we can get. It's Shane, the number 4, staterep.com. Thank you.